Hi, welcome to Empower Today. This is our last one of thinking about our foundations of faith at TBC, those core things that we believe in and hold dear to, that enable us to grow and develop and think in our faith with one another and with God. Do you know what this is called? It's called coppicing the trees. It's where they cut down old trees to give room for new things to grow. And the Bible talks about the end of time when Jesus will wrap things up and come back and create a new heaven and a new earth. There's all kinds of opinions on what will happen when Jesus returns, but one thing is really clear, is that Jesus will be our judge and will judge if we spend eternity with him or not, and that is down to whether we have chosen to follow Jesus. When it uses the word judge in the Bible, please don't think about one of those caricatured judges with the hammer banging it down and the wig and the red, very grumpy and falling asleep, although most judges probably aren't like that in real life. The word judge that is used in the New Testament is more like a tennis umpire, and they're watching and the ball hits and the chalk dust plumes up and they go in and everyone cheers. What a shot that was, great. There's someone that wants the best for that situation for everyone, and that's the kind of judge that Jesus is going to be. And when we die, we stand before him and he makes that judgment, and then we join him in that new heaven and new earth if we've said yes to him. Heaven isn't something in the sky. Forget The Simpsons, although that should be in tune with the clouds and all that heavenly music. How boring would it be, honestly, to sit on a cloud for eternity plucking a harp? The Bible tells us, especially in the book of Revelation, that Jesus brings heaven down to earth, that there's a heavenly city with 12 gates. They've got no doors on them so people can go in and out. There's no need for light because God is the light that shines within it to give us peace and security. We'll have jobs and purpose. We don't need to get paid because we enjoy it so much. Neil Diamond will be belting out the songs. There'll be the perfect roast potatoes that you've always wanted. Heaven will be a brilliant place where we are one with God and one with each other. It won't be a long eternal care home, although care homes do their best, but people can feel trapped in there if they're not careful. We will all be one with another. That's what Jesus is going to usher in. Someone said to me in the midst of the pandemic, do you think Jesus is going to return soon? It feels like it to me. And I said, I honestly don't know, because Jesus made it really clear that no one apart from God the Father knows when time will be wrapped up. Not even Jesus knew when he was on earth. That was something that God the Father kept to himself. But there will be a day, there will be a moment when Jesus returns. It's hard to imagine that, isn't it? In the busyness of our lives. Why not pause once a day and just say, Jesus, I'm ready. Jesus, I'm ready.